Hello, and welcome to my briefing. Japan's priorities, Tokyo 2020 Olympics, and COVID-19. Assignment, video briefing. Class, GS 4010, Global Society, Structures and Stakeholders. By Dylan Mensberg. Institution, University of Denver. Instructor, Professor Eric Fator. 2020 Olympics and Tokyo's elation. On September 7, 2013, Japan's bid to host the 2020 Summer Olympics was successful, met with incomparable jubilation and tears of joy. The preceding years of anticipation brought immense change and transformation to Japan at an unprecedented speed. Big plans and motivation to welcome the world to Tokyo. Within the past 7 years, Tokyo has transformed itself to be welcoming to the international community. Efforts including construction of new facilities and train stations, long-avoided anti-smoking policies, and even reformation of the English education system in primary schools, so as to have a more multilingually proficient host population to accommodate non-Japanese speakers. The day the Earth was put on pause. The beginning of a global halt. Due to COVID-19, travel restrictions between the US and China, as well as within the EU due to increased cases in Italy, loomed over Japan's optimism that COVID-19 would not impede the Olympic Games. Japan insisted that it was not affected by the virus, nor would it be, and that it would certainly not impede the schedule for the Tokyo Olympics. In order to consider those who want to keep the Olympics on schedule, we have to consider the stakeholders involved. Certainly, this presentation is post the postponement, so we have numbers as to suggest how these primary stakeholders have been affected. Certainly, first and foremost is the International Olympic Committee. To date, they have lost over $800 million due to the postponement. The Japanese Olympic Committee, whose successful bid is now postponed, and, last but not least, the Japanese taxpayers. To date, $13 billion has been put toward the Olympic Games, both in promotion, construction, and logo design. Of course, including these very large stakeholders, we also have to acknowledge the lesser-known stakeholders. In something as large as the Olympic Games, it's arguable that there are countless stakeholders, but certainly these three can be mentioned as well. The Japanese tourist industry. Ryokans, or traditional Japanese hotels in rural areas, have become bankrupt from missing anticipated revenue and mass cancellations. Second, private business owners, who modified their operations to new Olympic-based protocols, i.e. renovated buildings to accommodate new smoking bans. And of course, the Tokyo Ministry of Education, that of whom created new learning materials to accommodate a new and now unnecessary curriculum. March 24th official postponement. March 24th was when the Tokyo Olympics were officially postponed. Preceding this were increased testing, showing incredible daily infection rates reaching 700 in April. Currently, it has decreased to 200. This brought about skepticism regarding the priorities of the government. Why was the testing delayed? And why was the government so slow to action? Was it to save face and prevent the Olympics from being postponed? Or was there general concern for the public and their health? There's also a current looming issue of investment return and economic impact. Will the amount of money invested and lost due to the postponement ever be recovered? Concluding thoughts. The impact of cancellation. To date, the impact of the postponement has brought Japan into a pseudo-economic recession. The impact of cancellation is hardly foreseeable, but would certainly have huge economic impact on Japan and on other international institutions involved in the Olympic Games. It is a tremendous effort to be the host country of the Olympic Games. It shows sovereignty and tenacity and power as a country, and it's difficult to lose an opportunity of that level. Although we have to acknowledge those invested in the Olympic Games, because there are innumerable people involved, and acknowledge that they are stakeholders in their own right, whether they be local or national, domestic or international. But we also have to acknowledge the stakeholders of global health. Who are they? The answer is all of us. Thank you for listening.